2016, and I'm about to do a bit more Final Fantasy, but first of all, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea while I wait for some of you to come in and join me on the quest today. Alright, so... Oh no, that's just Abby retweeting something. Okay. Okay, I'm about to tweet that we're doing this. First of all, I'll let the people who get the Twitch announcements filter in, and then I shall advertise on Twitter that we're about to do this. So yeah, it's Easter Sunday, and you'll recall that the last video, which happened this afternoon, it's currently 9:15 in the evening. The last video ended with my mum phoning to say Happy Easter, and just adjust the microphone there. It's currently I've pulled the whole mic stand into the kitchen so that I can make this cup of tea for myself and my wife, who's currently working in the corner. No Undertale tonight. We wondered if there would be one, but she's got stuff to do, and it may be this way until well. We might do an Undertale on Tuesday, but to be absolutely safe, you know, we might not do one until next week, because that's when deadlines come and pass and sort themselves out for us. I've got my show, of course, on Sunday, rather. I'm doing a panel on Saturday, and my live show on Sunday, where anyone who happens to attend, anyone who's in Manchester at the time, can hear my 2 new songs that you haven't heard on YouTube, one of which I've never performed before, nobody's ever heard it before. Well, actually, I haven't really heard any of the material that I do on YouTube particularly, apart from a couple of bits, Sue for You and the Ninja Turtles thing. Yeah, so that's happening at the weekend. That's my deadline. After that, I can go back to normal life. I can start doing book review things again, and start doing behind the scenes of Ocarina again. Abby will, well, she'll still be working, but a deadline will pass, and she'll move on to the next one. Things will be a bit more settled down. Hello to everybody. I'm back over here. Hi Kairu, hi Sheesh Falco, hi Tanuki Billy. Yes, indeed. Yes, sorry about that. I am indeed doing a second one today. I will catch you up myself. I'll tell you what was going on. But just for the moment, we're making a cup of tea to go with the gaming. You know? So now I'm just going to tweet to anybody who hasn't got the Twitch alarm. Okay, instead I retweeted something rude. I don't often do that sort of thing. Yeah, sorry, Kairu. I mean, there's not much that you missed. I only played for an hour today, and most of it was me just sort of dallying about. So, have you, Kairu? I can never remember who knows the game and who doesn't. Are you one of the people who knows? When you see what I'm doing today, we'll be like, oh, he's got to hear, or is it all actually new to you? Okay, I'm just writing out a tweet. Final Fantasy 6 stream. Yes. The second one today is live. Come and see me. Oh wait, no. First, I'll put the URL in. There we go. Now I know how many characters I've got. You see. Come and see me. What? I've forgotten what I'm doing. Who am I hanging out with at the moment? It's oh, come and see me. Meet my new samurai pal. Cone and see me. Come and see me. There we go. This is your first Final Fantasy, like of any kind. Ooh, goodness me. Well, it's not my first of any kind, but it kind of might as well be. In fact, let's say it is. Like, I've dabbled in 7, as you know. So, but this is pretty much... Yeah, this is pretty much my first, like, real experience of playing a Final Fantasy game. Who knows, maybe I'll end up streaming them all one day, because, let me tell you guys, this was an experiment for the podcast, for the Never Got Round to It podcast. I am loving this game, and I don't think I'm going to stop when the podcast happens. So I think we may be in this for the long haul, you and I. And then hopefully you'll follow me on to whatever the next game is that I do. We've got a few in mind. Oh, Abby, thank you. Abby finished the tea for me. I was about to come over and do it. You alright? Anything I can do for you before I settle down to this? Alright then. Okay then, hi again, Brennomania. Alright then, so it's time that we got on with the adventure, isn't it? Do you need help with setting up your headphones for...
Yes, please.
Alright, find them for me. You ever tried singing along with this? And that's as high as I get. It goes up 2 octaves higher than that. Doesn't sound like so many octaves when you listen to the SNES doing it, does it? We're doing a moment, folks. We're just setting up something for Abby over here. Ooh, a bit noisy. Yeah. Oh, that's why you got plugged in. Nearly there, folks. No, because then nearly there, folks. Don't mind us. Just sorting out something we probably should have thought of a minute ago, but I started the stream prematurely. How was your day?
Did you eat lots of chocolate?
Did you eat lots? Oh yeah, it's Easter. That's actually... I was just being silly, but it is actually a day to ask about. Is there anyone in the chat today who does Easter? And if so, what did you do? Did you get any chocolates? My family didn't. We sent them off too late. Yeah, we carefully sent them out at the correct time, but, you know. Fact of the matter is, when it's a bank holiday, our entire country goes insane. No, we can't get anything right. Such as the post. Alright, okay, so what have we got going on in here? We've got Kairu and Brennomania basically sort of sparring in the chat. Not against one another, I just mean for chat space, as it were. Let's have a look. A guy had a tail in Final Fantasy IX, right? I do not know a single thing about anything in any Final Fantasy post 7. Not a thing. Pretty backgrounds. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, that forest background that I saw, I think for the first time today. Absolutely lovely. Oh really? So you've known the soundtrack to this game, Kairu, but you haven't actually played it. So that's an interesting one. I mean, everyone knows this tune. It's in all the Final Fantasies, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay, so I think it's... oh, that's a point. Hey, Abby, you might want to stop off at the old shops tomorrow and get cheap Easter chocolates.
Oh, I will.
Yes. Alright, so let's have a look what's going on in the world of Final Fantasy. What's the world called in this game, by the way? Like the whole world. Doop. Dop. Yes, that's right. I decided to go with this story earlier. And so, without further ado... Here we are, dressed up as Snake, hanging out in this area that's dressed up as Metal Gear. Everything's all Metal Gear-y here today. Hi, Ziffy! Okay, so we're on air. Oh yeah, sorry about that, everybody. Thank you there, Kairu. Donk! There we go. So here we are in the Metal Gear world, and if I go down there, we're in the middle of a sort of cutscene of sorts, because down there is, what's his name? Kefka. Meanwhile, there's some robot-y bits and bobs around here. Robot-y bits and bobs. And of course there's this thing. Now I suspect I'm going to have to fight this, am I, if I go and talk to it, as it were? No, it's okay, that's right. There's just a bit of foreshadowing of the fact that I was going to have to fight it, and now I have. Alright. little explore down here. Don't want to miss any pickups, do I? Like this coiled rope or something. What's that? I don't know. Anything down here? I'm guessing not. I'm guessing the only thing for it is to continue the story. Hi, Charmeleon. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm Shadow now. Yeah, I'm Saddo. I'm Saddo and ROLBRO. Alright then, let's go and move this story along. This doesn't interfere with what you're trying to get on with, does it, Abby? Good. Don't want to spoil things. Oh, Gripe! What, is that like is that soldier's name, or is it like a lovely way of swearing? Oh, Gripe! Oh, bone of contention. Hey, if you know what's good for you. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo-dum. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. Right, let's get a shuriken thrown at... What is an air lancer? Hey, there goes my dog. Oh, I know. Bonk. Oof. There's not much I can do defensively in this setup. Here we go, Aura Bolt. Oh yeah, anyone who missed the stream earlier this afternoon, I finally figured out that ROLBRO has more moves, more blitz moves than I thought. I thought I had one, turns out I got 3. And I learned how to do them. Here comes another one. What is it? I think it's... Suplex, that's the one. Woo, boof! There he goes. And he's done for. Ba 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 ba. You don't normally see a shadowy ninja do a little twirl and then dance and wave his arms up and down like that, do you? That's not the usual behaviour of a ninja. It's not very ninjorial behaviour. Oh, hi, PR83. Nothing can beat the music of hundreds of voices screaming in unison. There's a little crouch. Is he doing a little poo? Is he... Whoa! Has he pooed the water into what happens if you go up to a CRT screen and look at it really close? Can you poo water into that? Doma Sentry. Sir Jimbo! The Empire's base is bustling with activity. Something must be up! Here comes Jimbo, if you missed the stream earlier. So named because it's short for Yojimbo. The water looks odd. It looks like what happens if you go really close to a CRT TV. Boof! Oh dear. Whoa, boof. Oh no, what's happening? Has Kefka pooed the water into being, like, poisonous gas that covers the kingdom? Bluff. Oh, douche. Sir Jimbo, they all went, douche. This is poison! What low-down, contemptible... Guard our liege. Yep. Oh, guard our liege. Okay. To the king on the double! Yeah, bye. Is it a different king, or is it Rollo? Because Rollo's not here. I'm trying to... Basically, guys, I'm not sure if this is the castle that we were in earlier, and if it's therefore Rollo's castle, but, you know, I'll find out, won't I? To the king on the double, yeah, I know. Right, the king's room is near. Your Highness, fear not! King Doma is someone else. Who's there? Jimbo, Excellency. Indeed, my sight is going fast. Can't see a thing. Excellency, hang on. Jimbo! Jimbo! You've defended the realm since my father's days. Hack, cough. Thank you. It's over. Our kingdom is through. No, not yet, Highness. I fear for your family. Chest is on fire. Save your strength. Don't talk. Go run to your family. Hack, gasp. Highness. Oh, he dead. The king is die. No. Sir Jimbo. Oh, everybody's just going, Sir Jimbo. Look at his cool sweatback hair. There have to be some survivors in the castle. Let's split up. Okay. Sit on the throne a little bit there, why not? King's dead. Oh, my liege. Oh, my liege. Highness. Okay, so I'm just searching the castle at this point, right? So I need to go everywhere. Okay. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. Dun 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 dun. Elaine! Elaine, wake up! Oh no. What's happened to Elaine? This can't be happening! Owain, not you too! Son, you can't both leave me! Oh no! It's his wife and son! The samurai's wife and son, Abby. Abby, she's got her headphones on. She's playing on the PlayStation at the moment. She's having a little break because she's been working very hard all day. And that's not what you're supposed to do at Easter.
You've put me off.
I'm terribly sorry. Did I make you die?
Yes.
Oh! Dear me. Impossible. Idiotic. We can't forgive this. The Empire must pay. Sorry, I misinterpreted that. I thought his kid, like, got out of bed. But then he went, oh my, or whatever it was he said. That was a bit of an odd thing to say in either case. But I think it's that the kid is dead. And I therefore completely agree that hey, I was going to have a look in my treasure chest before I left. Thank you. Quapush, I am Jimbo, retainer to King Doma. The enemy, get ready everyone. You don't hear about retainers very often, do you? Apart from this and mushroom retainers from Super Mario Brothers. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me. Hey, dude. You seem really cool. May I give you a hand? Thank you, whomever you are. Yeah. Okay, what can Jimbo do? Wow. Okay, I don't actually get to control Jimbo, apparently. Buff! Oh, that's where I'm getting all my money from. Oh, this is too much. I didn't realize I was picking up that much money when I kill people. Hey. Boof. Yo, Jimbo! Be you friend or enemy? Ouch! Didn't mean to step in there. Let me have at it. What a mess. Be careful, sir. Okay. The point, who did release the poison? I mean, we know, but he doesn't. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to be doing something else? Or am I just supposed to be helping him? Or is it just an endless number of fights until I do something else? Maybe I'm supposed to find Kefka. This is... Okay. Okay. I'll help you again. Look, we're gonna have to do this together. The thought had occurred to me as well. Whoa. Well, there's not so many things that you and I can really discuss, I'm afraid, while I'm having fights. I think in a minute... Ah! I'll check on the chat in a minute and see what people are talking about. Sorry to be a bit boring. Thank you, kind sir! Allow me to thank you. I am ROLBRO from Figaro. Now let's scram! But what of my home, my family, my friends? Look, if we stick around any longer, we'll have a regiment of troops down our throats. Got 'em! Over here! Oh. Who? Boy! I have a great idea. Come over here. Merge with me, and now we're a single entity. Brilliant. There, we demerged up here. So, ROLBRO, what on earth are these? I'll explain later, relax, just climb in. Ah, this is a good idea. This is a great idea. A samurai in a mech suit. Turtle power. Sir ROLBRO, how might these abominations be manipulated? I'm getting sick of this. Thou art... Oh, yes, thou art such a pain in the confounded all. I'm starting to talk like you, even though you haven't said thou yet. And I only know about that because the chat suggested it earlier. Now listen, just use those levers located by your hands. I located them with my eyes, sir. Same levers. Sir ROLBRO, it is I who is in your debt. Right, great, forget it. Now come on. Bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Hey, what are you doing? Well, we're in your mech suits. Oh, we can't stop now. Boofty boofty boof. Difty bifty boofty boof. Boofty doofty. Then let's just bust through. It makes me feel good. Boofty boofty boof. Doofty. Oh, now I'm really slow. Ah, but that's because I could put on. I don't think I can I? I don't think I've got any. No, should have picked up some boots when I was at the shop earlier. I'll do that later. Bifty boofty boof. Bifty bifty boof. Boofty boof. Where am I supposed to be going? Aha! End of the line! Do I have, like, mech moves now? Magitech, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Magitech, I'm gonna zap him with my bolt beam. My bolt beam. Very. Brr, brr, bipty, brr. Now let's go and look at the chat and find out what I missed. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. Great bespectacled floating head that's called diagonal lip. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Then Emilian showed up late and Kairu said, "Z shadow now." Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Billy had a problem with adverts 'cause he's got a thing. Wait. No, I thought he said he had a thing that would scan his computer for these. And bumsy, bumsy, bum. Actually, he said that he ought to set up such a thing. In some graphics that are like these ones, ninjas look just like robots. A bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. One particularly annoying advert is called From Round the Web. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. PR83 missed the stream and ought to sort it out. A bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. Sorry about that, PR83. I tweeted it, so, you know, that's all I can do, really. Emilian slept through the first stream, Lamau. No one should use the web without ad block and no script. What else is there going on in here? I can't sing through all of this. Yes, there is an ad block problem, but he at least got one. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. There's a chance that PR slept through it, as he's a sleepy bear. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. So Kairu didn't realize that Jimbo was in Yo Jimbo at all. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. Even though a rabbit by that name showed up in the Turtles. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Holy crap, I've only got 14 inside my ad block. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. Emilian is always dead sleepy. I can relate to that. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. So it seems the whole time so far, everyone's just been talking about ad block. Bumsy, bumsy. I have just reset my microphone to try and sync it up. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. It would be amusing to have a meta RPG where your party actually sort of fuses with you. Bumsy, bum. Or leaps in your pockets, and I guess Killer 7 kinda did that. A bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. But did Duncan teach old ROLBRO how Magitech armor works? A bumsy, bumsy, bum. I do not recall if he did that. Does that mean I've ruined it all? A bumsy, bumsy, bums. Maybe if Toby Fox ever makes a sequel, it'll be stuff. A bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. If I didn't have any ad block, I wouldn't even see the screen. A bumsy, bumsy, bum. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Yeah, hi Arcanine. Yeah, let's carry on with the game, shall we? Oh dear, you all talked a lot about ad block that time. Oh dear, okay. Bumps, 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 bumps. Bumps, bumps, bumps. Oh, that's a dead end. Bumps, 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 bumps. Bumps. Oh, I wanted to break through that. Bumps. No. Bumps, 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 bumps. I guess I've got to go back this way. It's weird. There's the way that this game handles backtracking is like... Look at him. Look at his arms going as he controls the mech. Hooply, 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 hoop. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. the game handles backtracking in a weird way. It never tells you got to do it, and then you just sort of find yourself doing it. Okay, well, there is somewhere to run because I've got amazing powers right now. I'm just gonna kablast you! Dead. And I'm gonna kablast you! Dead. And... oh. I'm gonna kablast you! Dead. Hooray! Dee-dee-dip-dee-doo. Oh. Oh, I'd love to play through Akami again soon. I've got the HD version. And I kind of want to do it, but like... I'm into streaming games right now, you know, and I can only do that on the PC. I haven't got a streamy thing set up on my PS4. Oh, got a lovely cup of tea, though. Oh. Do it? Do what, Emilian? Oh, Okami. Yeah, well, I'd love to, but, you know, I can't afford these things. You know, like a box to make games beyond my computer. I don't know how. I've never even looked up how expensive they are. They might not be that bad, but I feel as if the placement of all my stuff is probably not quite right. And also, then you play on a delay, don't you? I don't know how people can do that. Like, play on a delay and then, you know, the eventual video. Maybe that's just Ginny Hill's setup. Perhaps he plays on a delay and the rest of us don't need to. I don't know. Well, people do stream from a Wait, they do. People do stream from a console. Oh, wait. There was me thinking that they were using built-in stuff, but the kind of streaming I would want to do is this kind, where I get to chat to you. You know! Yeah, anyway. Bibby-doop-bip-boop-boo-doo. I mean, this isn't really fair. I've got incredible beams. Yeah, no, good point. I will try Heal Force and see if that's... No, I can only do it on one person at a time. Sod that. What's the point? Yeah, you see, I'm not... Cairo, I'm not... I like playing games just for myself, but not nearly as much as this. I far prefer it if, like, it's for a purpose and it's for someone. And, you know, otherwise it kind of feels a bit like wasting time, even if I'm having the best time in my life. Okay, here we go. Can't believe we made it this far. Say, how do we get to Nashi from here? Nashi, eh? Only one route, through the forest to the south. Alright, it's decided. Let's get going. Down we go. Because in games, south is down. Whoops. Off. Sword tech. Let's see what 3 does. Whoop. No. I thought it was me powering up, but it was me getting hit. Whoop. Badoof! Oh, that was a good one. I like number 3. Oh, actually, it didn't take much off him. 19 and 5. It's hardly worth doing at all. Okay, so I guess the trick is to go immediately. See what number 1 does. Dispatch. Flip it up. There you go. That's a better move. Doesn't feel better because you just kind of went over to him and just sort of put a sword on him, and everybody sort of bobbled around a bit, but it took a lot of energy off him. Well, 120 is not too bad. It's not something I'm going to be spending money on right now, but it's not doable in the future. Especially if it turns out there are people who want to support this sort of thing. I'm looking into that sort of thing soon. People keep asking me how they can. Oh, here we go. What are my moves? I cannot remember. Yes, I can. Oh, stray cat. Not even evil cat. Suplex the cat. It's equal to Felix the cat. My name's Suplex. Suplex the cat. we go. No, that's not where I'm trying to go, is it? I can't remember where I am trying to go. Oh, Derma Castle. That might be where I'm trying to go. I just remember them saying something to the south. Is this it? Oh, how about I save the game? This is off limits. Okay, how about this? That's off limits. No, how about this? Off limits. No. I am the brother to a king, you know. I feel as if that ought to hold some weight around here. Look at the graphics, everybody. Isn't it nice? Isn't it great? Like, they really... The style of sprite they came up with, nailed it. The backgrounds, nailed it. I mean, I guess I would like it even more if there was something a little bit softer about them. There's something a little bit kind of hard-edged about the design here, but then that's... I don't think you can avoid that when you're doing detail plus 16 bits, so everything has to be like straight lines and so on. Alright. Okay, so it wasn't there I was trying to go. Anybody remember where I'm trying to go? Let me go and have a little look at the chat, what's going on over there. So, bibbidi beep, bobbidi bop, bibbidi beep, beep boop, dibbidi beep. What's going on over here? Ah, yes, yes, a little bit of chat about me doing Okami, which I'd love to stream one day. Yep, I could always just look it up. I could always just Google it. Elgato HD was the best on the market at the time. I shall have a little look. Arcanine now for the Phantom Train. What does that mean? Is that the next thing in the game? We're going to go on a ghost train. Cool. Diddly doop, doodly 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 doop. No, shut up, you. Don't just buy me things. Doodly doop, doodly doop, doodly doop, doodly doop, doodly doop, doodly. Thought about having a go at it. When I say shut up, by the way, I mean that's very generous and you're great. But also, shut up. I'm not letting people buy me equipment. I mean, well, not directly. I'm happy for people to, like, if I set up a donation thing, I don't mind that. But because then it's spread out, you know. It's not just one person who's had to do it. Install software with your capture, has retro. I'm not so much bothered about that sort of thing. What concerns me is like the physical setting up. You know, wires across your living room and so on. I've got quite a distance between PC and PS4/telly setup, and I can't imagine. Oh, unless what? Does the box actually have like a storage on it, and you like like SD cards or something, and then you just take it across? So that'd be fine. But if you do, I just sort of always imagined it streaming to the PC and you have to record it on there. Don't know why I thought that. What else do we have? Dump, diddly dump, diddly dump, diddly dump, diddly dump, diddly. Oh, have you got a video game e-comic, Kairu? I don't think I knew that. Diddly doop, diddly doop, diddly doop. Go in that forest next to you. It's where you have to go next. Thank you. That's what I'll do now. Diddly doo, diddly doo. This forest here. So far, there's not been forests that let me go in them the way that, say, this does. Okay, so I guess it's not that forest there. Is this a forest? No. Whoa! Alright, so, I'll just do a lot of fighting, won't I? Stop hitting me, everybody! Everybody, stop hitting me! Stop it, stop it. Everyone, just stop hitting, stop it, stop it. Why are you hitting me? Stop it, stop it. You're just an insect, and stop it, stop it. You're just a cat. Why should everyone be hitting me? I am just trying to walk across the field. What am I a problem to these people? For I have not done anything. I mean, apart from when I killed them all. I've killed a lot of friends and family of all of them. Oh! Do you know what, Saddo? Do you know what, Saddo? Your job here isn't over. Yeah, that's right, I'm keeping you. Southeast, you say? Okay, but I only seem to be able to go up. Aha, here we go. Aha, this is a forest. Whoa, that's beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. You know what that reminds me of? At this point, Dave ended his sentence, because the thing it reminded him of will not win him any favours with anyone. Okay, I'm now going to have to backtrack because I've made it sound as if I was talking about something really, really bad and offensive, when all I meant was, what it reminds me of is the Smurfs game on the Mega Drive. Because that had a forest section and it wasn't a particularly beautiful forest section. So I don't know why it reminded me of that. It just did. What is happening there? So I've got knobbly brain things and a kind of pinchy wizard down at the bottom. Oh, those are ghosts, and that's a poplium. Wait, that's a ghost, and those were popliums. Right? Cool. That was a really cool ghost. Oh, look at this background and foreground. The foreground's a little bit imposing, I think. I'm gonna go up here, have I? Oh my god. Hang on, let me just check if I'm not missing anything here. No. Great, I get to go up here. Wow. Oh, it's beautiful up here. What? Hey! Oh. Oh, this is great. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Diddly-did-do-do. A ghost! Whoa! Stop it, ghost! There we go. I fought the ghost. Right, well I might as well. Yep. Oh. Oh, look how nice it is here. Look, I'm going back. Look. Oh, oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay. Say it again, why not? Do. Oh no, ghosts all around me! In a pincer attack. Let's do 2 this time. 2. Biffed! Oh, he didn't do anything. Whoa! Whoa! Badoof! Fight him now. Deedle, 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 deedle. Burr, burr. Hey, Facebook Sherb! FB Sherb. Ba, 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 ba. New guy FB Sherb. Doo. Everyone, welcome into the chat. It is FB Sherb. Bumsy bum. What has happened in the chat while I've been doing that stuff there? A bumsy bum. Using the power of saving to circumvent Saddo's free will. The bumsy bum. I'm not going to sing along with this anymore because I can feel my voice gradually dying, and I need it tomorrow for rehearsals. Yeah, live show Saturday, Sunday. I keep thinking it's Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Right, what do we got? I really used to draw. So you used to draw like little guys and be like, it's a sprite comic. That's fair enough. I quite like that idea, to be honest. Wow, you've been doing a comic for 14 years? Flippin' heck. I mean, I've been drawing comics for that long, but like not actual ones that I've released and anyone saw. 14 years. Yeah, exactly. I want to keep the dog, yeah. Okay. Momenti? What momenti means there. Oh, right, yeah, that's... yes, and as it happens, Smurfs is a... I went through a Smurfs phase when I was 14. I know that's an old sort of an age to go through... Actually, I could have been 13. I realise that's old to go through a Smurfs phase, but what you got to realise is the Smurfs phase I went through was realising... Well, not just realising, like I'd never known before, I'd never had the means to find out, that Peo, who actually drew the Smurfs originally and drew the comics, that all the original comics that it was all based on, is great. He is a very good cartoonist. And I stand by that. You'll see in my bookshelf videos that I've got, or like any video that's filmed in my bookshelf corner, that I've got some Smurfs omnibuses on there, and they're just so well drawn. It's incredible. So that was when because Smurfs had kind of happened when I was too young the first time round. So I knew about them culturally, but I'd never actually seen it on TV or anything like that, except like once. So yeah, I got into them then, and I got the Mega Drive game then, and it wasn't a good game, but I still enjoyed it, you know, because you do in those days. You enjoy everything you own. What else we got going on in the chat? Pummeling Ghosts, largely ineffective. I find that in my normal life. I assume that's social suicide then to mention you into ponies. Yeah, well, the whole ponies thing happened, didn't it? It ended up as an internet thing that you have to... I guess people who are into it have to be careful who they mention that around. I don't know. I was into it. The first season of New Ponies, Friendship is Magic. I thought it was a good cartoon. And then things just got a bit too much, where everywhere I went, I had to see people going on about the ponies in ways that annoyed me, so I stopped watching it. So, who knows, might have been good after that, might not have been, don't know. What else we got? Yep. Japanese Ghosts associated with fire, that's certainly a thing that I've spotted in games. And okay, there we go. So you guys at home can all read that chat to yourselves. I've read it now, so now I can move on with my life. So I can go down. Can I go up here as well? Yes. Oh dear, is it a maze? Oh no, is it a maze? Oh no, it's a maze. Oh, it's a randomized maze as well. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Well, exactly, Billy. When the brony thing happened, it was like, okay, I'm done with this now. Just because I don't mind people being fans of things, that's all cool. It was just that, you know how it is with internet fandom. Things got nasty. And people started doing things to prevent the target audience from enjoying it as much as them. And that's me out. I was like, right, no, not having anything to do with this anymore. And I couldn't, you know, it shouldn't have altered my enjoyment of the series, but frankly, the series wasn't as good by that point, so... How is it? Yeah, there's a lot good in that cartoon. Absolutely, it was a well-made cartoon. It really was. Perhaps it still is. I don't know. Don't even know if it's still on. Basically, what I admired in Friendship is Magic, I'm able to now watch Steven Universe and get that, you know, and that hasn't been ruined yet. And I think there is a difference between there being a huge fandom for something, and there being a vocal fandom for something, and there being a fandom for something that's going to put me off. The bronies put me off. So far, whatever you call Steven Universe fans haven't. Oh yeah, I mean, we've certainly been through a time when like Flash animated cartoons were a bad thing, but they're all fine now. Like, well, I say Flash animated. I actually don't know what is animated in literally Flash and what isn't, but I'm talking about, you know, things of that sort, things that are like limited animation that's done on computers and with in-betweens and things like that. They're good at that stuff now, you know? It's the same thing as with like fake 3D on films. It used to be the absolute worst, but they're good at it now. If you watch a 3D film that wasn't filmed in well, here we go. A train's there! But I thought Doma's railway had been destroyed. Maybe survivors inside. Let's take a look. Yeah. Alright. Hey! We can get in right here! Sir ROLBRO! Yes? We can't just wander around here. We have to go on board. Sir ROLBRO! Don't worry. Sir ROLBRO! Well, yep, fine. Yep. What on earth? Let me off! This train's haunted! Voicing him like an old knight. Mactoot blows on his bagpipes while Elspeth and Angus watch those notes go rolling across the waves. Were they rolling or were they floating across the waves? I think they were floating across the waves. It's moving! If we don't get off now! Yeah, we'll go somewhere, so. Yeah, I hope so. Whoa! Okay, I'm now up against some, like, zombie ghost things, and they're called the Still Going. Because they're still going. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I hate having no magic. Billy, Steven Universe is hands down the best cartoon series that currently exists. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. And the last time I said that was Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, yeah, I think it's the new best cartoon. Very different to Avatar, so it doesn't like replace it or whatever. But right, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some tonics. Oh dear, I haven't got many. I mean, I have, but like, not for long. Oh dear. Okay, well, while we're in a little pause, what's going on here? Oh God, yeah, I heard about that, Sherb. Well, actually, I heard about that yesterday. What was it, Abby? Where was it that I heard about the drawing of the Steven Universe character that was drawn slightly wrong, and so everyone piled on? I heard about it today or yesterday. It was on something I was watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's terrible, but that's kind of what I mean. Like, all fandoms are basically... something's wrong, but it's not about... It's not fandom that does that, it's like... It's the sort of person who ends up finding a fandom, do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't mean anyone who's ever found a fandom. I've done that, we've all done that, but like... there's kinds of people out there, you know? And for whatever reason, whatever it is that's up with them, they also like to find fandoms to be involved in. I don't know what that's all about. And it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it's a fandom of. Yeah, I did see the train in the background, and I was rather intrigued by it. I mean, I'd heard there was a ghost train, of course, but still. Yeah. Yeah, true, there's a bit of that. Oh, is that right? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, sure. Oh, those days are over. You know, like, the time when the Sonic fandom was causing any damage was long gone. But I'm sure it did once. Yeah. Okay. I'm reading my suplexes. Yes, I am. Yeah, basically, it's now a bad idea to get involved with fandoms, I think. That's my opinion. I think, I'm not saying fandoms are bad, but I am saying that they're bad for you. I think fandoms are like excessive alcoholism or something like that. It's just something where people get in because it seems fun at first, not addicted to it in the chemical sense, but just end up with it as part of their habit, routine, and inevitably come out worse on the other end. I used to be in a fandom, and it's better now that I'm not. And that wasn't a bad fandom. Like, I don't remember anything bad happening in it. But then maybe you don't. What else? Yeah, Billy, you can find Steven Universe online, and you absolutely must. The other guy who sent the ocarina music. Well, you're not the only one who's done that, so you may have to narrow it down a little bit more. Oh, you mean like literally ocarina? The actual... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant ocarina as in short for of time. Yes, that's all correct. Yeah. Yep, that seems about right. Yeah. This oh. So I'm sure the Sonic fandom is split, I'm sure. It's a fandom. What I mean is, when was the last time I do not remember the last time the Sonic fandom spilled over into sort of normal internet life. That was quite a long time ago, you know what I mean? I want to know what Sonic for Social Justice blog is, though. Or was. Can't leave the train now! Okay. Thought I had to go that way. Sonic was my thing, by the way. That was what I was involved in back in... I mean, we're talking about 15 years ago now. Sorry? It could be longer than that, actually, yeah. 90s. And, don't currently remember anything majorly, epically bad coming out of it. I'm trying to think if, like, the Sonic community sort of messed around with anyone else outside it. I don't remember that happening. Don't remember anyone being bullied or anything. I'm sure somebody was, because someone always is somewhere, but I don't think I saw that happen. I guess fandoms have just got better at what they do these days. What's with this train? This is the Phantom Train. It carries the departed to the other side. What? Wait a second, I want to go there. Oh, well, we all have to go sometime. I have things to do here. We have to stop this thing. Let's make for the engine. What about you, Saddo? You're weirdly quiet in all this. Yes, I know. I'm optionally not here, so I have to not be involved in the cutscenes. Okay. Oh, an egg. Oh, an egg. A ghost egg. An egg ghost. These are cool ghosts. Oh, I like them. Let's get Matt Lees in on this. So what's happening there? Oh no! What are they? Have they got two heads or like big weird wide heads? Oh, I see. They've like got a Bane mask on. What? Oh, I didn't even notice the green one. Right, time to suplex a ghost. What? Alright, well. What? That sounds great, Melian. Might have to go and read it. Now, that was a random encounter, right? I don't think I actually touched any of these ghosts. Yeah, touching the ghost just goes, look out! Oh no, here we go. Okay. Alright, Sherb. I was going to say enjoy, but like, you obviously won't. Sorry about that. Maybe you've got reduced hours because it's bank holiday. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong thing. I still don't understand what's going on with this guy's sword techniques. Oh, I see what you mean. It was like... I thought when you said it was like a Spanish soap opera, I thought you meant that it was like the gimmick of the Tumblr was that the Sonic characters were for 3 days involved in a massive emotional drama thing. No. Okay. So depending on what number I press it on, I do a different move. Let's press it on 3, see what movie does. That seemed like a big one. Whoa! Not as good as that, though. Okay. Fight this one as well, why not? Oh! What is it? Seems to want to come with us. Yeah. Cool. I've got a ghost. Woo! Looks like I can go up on the roof. Oh, no, it doesn't. Burp. I like the music. Okay. Hey, yeah, come on, let's bring some ghosts. The greater our number, the slower we can move. Forget it. Yeah, I've got a ghost now. Brilliant. Possess. Okay, my ghost is going to possess somebody. Right, that was it, was it? Yeah, see, that's... You know, there was a time when I would look at stuff like that and, like, really, really just, like, love it, and I would read through internet drama and enjoy it, and then, of course, inevitably it would get really bad and scary, and then you'd be like, oh, it's really bad. These people are really bad people, you know? But when it comes down to it, it is people with mental illnesses, so it's not really entertaining once you realise that, you know? What I don't understand is why that so often seems to lead to people wanting to do sort of like fan, you know, I don't know, blogs or whatever. I'm from a different era of fandom, so I don't know what a fan, whatever it is we're talking about is, and a Sonic social justice Sonic blog. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what form that would take. Don't need to fight all of those, do I? But in my day, it was exactly the same thing, but it was like posting in news groups and that sort of thing. Same exact stuff would happen though. I always wonder how, I don't know, how fandoms can work now, because the way that they worked when I was in them, when I was a teenager, was that they really weren't that big. You know, there was a news group. That was basically what the fandom was, and then there was websites, you know, web rings, but the people from them were in the news groups as well. So like there was always a central place where everyone was, and so it was possible for people to be recognizable names in those arenas, you know. Whereas now, I mean, look at Sonic fandom, like, for example. That's the whole internet is available to them. It's not just one Sonic news group and a mailing list or whatever. So I don't know. Sorry, I have to think about this a little bit, so I'm not very good at talking while I do it. So, but what I'm saying is I don't really know... Because what used to lead to drama in fandoms in those days was when someone was trying to, I suppose, like, grasp for power, when there would be someone who fancied themselves a big fish. And that was possible back then, because you could actually be a big fish, as it were. I'm not really sure how that would work out now, where there isn't a single centralised place the fandom is. Is this it? Am I stuck now? Can't go there. And I couldn't go down that hole. Ah. Okay, so there's no point trying to possess a ghost. You can't possess a ghost. Beep. Up the ladder, down the hole. That's what I tried to do, PR. That was my guess as to what I had to do. But all that happened was, I went up the ladder, walked to the hole, nothing. Pressed the button, nothing. Pressing it, nothing. You know? Nothing I can do up there, really. Oh, cool, look at that ghost. So, I'll try going in this way. I've tried that. No, that's no good. Oh. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh, that drain thing didn't work at all. Bobber bip dibber. Doo-doo. Oh, okay, PR. So you just saw something and were suggesting it. Okay, got it. Yeah, no, I did try that, but it doesn't do it. Okay, so it looks like there may be a scripted event. Okay. Just gonna keep going along all the way to the end, I guess. Ah, maybe it's one of these holes. Oh, I can't get there. Ah. Yes, good point. Save. There we go. Thanks for that, PR. Okay then. So nobody can remember what I'm supposed to do now, so I'm just going to continue. How are you doing, Abby? What cut short your go on the PS4? You do have to be in the mood, don't you? I often, yeah, you sort of go, great, I'm going to have a break from this work now and play games, and you fire it up and you're like, nah, don't want to. Oh, Emilian says hello to you, Abby. Alright, maybe I can... I think that purple door means I can't, but that's... okay. Well, I mean, this is all very spooky music. Yes, well done. Can I just get off? Aha! Not been here before. Hey, ghost. What is it? Seems... oh, this. Yeah. I filled my party. Okay, guess I could... oh. Well, what am I supposed to do then? Oh. Ooh. Is this a random encounter? Whoa! Don't think I can possess it, but let's just try anyway. Let's just call Bomb. Oh, I possessed it! Oh! And I spent my ghost. Mind you, I can pick up this ghost. Alright, cool. Ah, I thought so. Okay, here we go. Yeah, might as well do a real save, as it were. Yeah, it's been a while since I've saved, clearly. Oh, imagine if this was not an emulator. The amount of... oh, dear. Hi, man, is this train? What business have you got here? Tell us about the train. This train ferries the departed to the other side. There they can take their eternal rest. You don't look like you're an ethereal, you know, being from beyond our realm. How do we stop it? Want to stop the train? Just use the controls in the engineer's compartment. That was an easy way to prevent death. Be these time schedules? They're all blank. The Phantom Train guides the departed ones to the spirit world. They have no need of schedules. Oh. What's this? Let me just give it a... Sir ROLBRO! Maybe we shouldn't fumble with that. Give it my best shot. How can you... How could you... Jimbo! Jimbo, you're not scared, are you? No? How dare you? Just because I respect other beings' property doesn't mean I'm not mechanically minded. Jimbo, you're a total klutz when it comes to machines. That's a weird judgment to make moments after meeting the guy. Silence! How could you tell? Okay. Anything over here to fiddle with? No. One last go at this. No. Okay. And... poof. Bleep bloop. Sorry, Million. Tweeting at you that you... Oh, you didn't mean blog, did you? You meant stream or game or whatever. Alright, there we go. So now something's happened, so I can probably go back this way again. Put it this way, this is not as good as the train bit in Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door, which, by the way, would be a fine idea for a game for me to stream. I'm sure Dolphin runs it nicely. Oh, press the wrong button. I'm not paying any attention to this fight, perhaps I should. Suplex! Wob! A duff! Dee-ba-boop-dee-doo. Oh, magical gamer. Something's happened. Something's about to come up, is it? Right, well, I'll keep saving then. But we have to fight things. There was some mod for this that could turn off the random encounters, but instead... Here's my thing, right? Random encounters, there's only, like... Well, actually, this is a little bit... Okay, this is not true, but it can be boiled down to this. There's two outcomes to random encounters. One is that you win, one is that you lose. Obviously, there's more to it than that, but anyway. If you win, you get a little bit of points. If you lose, you die, and you have to load from your save. Well, I'd like it if there was a mod where just every now and then, I'd just get a few points. Instead of having the fight. I'm just walking along, the points appear, and then, you know, boof, I don't have to do the fight. I get to level up. Because then I can enjoy the story, which is the part of the game I like. I'm just making some ghost noises. Get out of the way! Thank you. Super Paper Mario had an amazing story, and it was fantastic. Oh wait, I mean the 1000-Year Door. I don't know about Super Paper Mario, because I didn't get very far in it. Because it wasn't nearly as interesting to me. What else we got? Yeah, Paper Mario. They're not treating a cast iron great thing well enough. 1000-Year Door is second favourite RPG after this. That makes a lot of sense. Absolute lot of sense. Mixed opinions on Super Paper Mario. I've heard only good opinions on Super Paper Mario, but my own actual experience of playing it was one of not being bothered to get very far in it. I intend to turn that round one day. But when? Star Fox, sorry, one fantastic game. I think you find there were two fantastic games. The original one and Lilac Wars, stroke 64. And the 3DS remake of that was good. Super Paper Mario, Do you know, I've not played the original Paper Mario. Ooh. Could stream that, couldn't I? Oh, hi, Nixitur. An unexpected stream, yep. Hello there. Looks like you missed most of the game. That's correct, yes, sorry about that, but all the videos are up on my Bulma Boops Buttons channel if you want to catch up. When you're extremely bored, it's hours of footage that you have to force your way through. Super Paper Mario... Yes, that's what I heard. That is what I heard. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, I get you, Kyrie. That makes sense. Right, onwards. Oh, and savewards. I'm going to try and... No! I thought I was holding shift. Oh well, at least it was just a minute ago. Damn it. I was sure I was holding shift. Well, gotta do this. There we go. I don't know if you do, Ziffy. They... quickly... Well, what was there? There was the original Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That was fantastic. Then there was the going through time with the babies one. That was good. Was it fantastic? Don't know, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Not as good, but it was as exciting, I thought. And then there was... what was next? Bowser's Inside Story? That was okay. And then there was the one on the 3DS, which was like... bad. It wasn't good. It should have been. And it's like nobody's fault who bought it because there's no reason to suspect it wouldn't be good. But it wasn't good. It was a whole... my favourite review of it is the one by Jeremy Parish on... actually, I don't know. 1UP, maybe? No, I'm thinking of Mario and Luigi, the one on the 3DS where everything that happened in that game, every single button press that you had to do in the game, a tutorial came out and told you what to do. Every puzzle, every step you ever went. It was just unbelievable and intolerable. And I didn't get very far in it. And like, in fact, you can see me in my sort of joke unboxing video for the 3DS XL. It's on. I open my 3DS and that game is on, and I switch it off, and that's the last time in real life that I ever loaded that game. It is a shame. This is a shame as well. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm almost with you about... yeah, Dream Team, that was it. I'm almost with you, Nixiter, about... no, sorry, Magical Gamer, about Bowser's Inside Story being better. But it was better in... the parts that were the good parts may have been better. But the parts that weren't the good parts were boring. And I'm talking about the platforming sections inside Bowser, which, to my memory, was most of it. They were boring. Tutorial heavy. It, like, literally every step was a tutorial. I played it for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it never stopped tutorializing. And the point where I stopped playing it was when I read that Jeremy Parish review, and he, like, confirmed that, no, it never stops. It never stops. So I just couldn't. I was exhausted. Right, guys, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? I'm completely stuck. I'm totally stockuloid. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. See, there's that, like hatch-looking thing there that would be cool. Oh, I can! Okay, let's try going down there. Yes, here we go, this is it. Oh, God. Do you know what? I actually think it did have as many tutorials as Skyward Sword, but I have the same opinion about Skyward Sword. Like, they were both... That's the thing, and these games came out not really very near to each other, but, like, it was the last Zelda, and it was the last Mario and Luigi. And, like, it's really tainted both series. Oh, is Paper Jam actually out? I didn't realise. Oh yeah, fight. By the way, the reason I'm never using throw is because I'm under the opinion that throwing uses up the thing you throw. So like I would be down by one sword, or shuriken of course, per fight. Anytime I used it, I would be losing items. Is that the case? It seems to be the case. Dee-da-doo-dee-doo. Yeah, you know, Skyward Sword, Kairu. I can't. I tried. The first time I played it, I got, I don't know, 3 dungeons in. What was it? Maybe it was even 2 dungeons. I got to the dungeon where there's like the lily pads that you're flipping upside down. I got there, and I just realised I'd never had fun. And I couldn't bear it. And I stopped. And then I thought that was me being silly, so I started trying to play it again. And I didn't even get to the first dungeon. I just couldn't bear it. There's just something about the game that made me feel a bit ill. Maybe it was just the FOV or something. There was something about just literally looking at it that made me queasy. And part of it was the animations. I'm at the point now where Nintendo animations bug me really badly. And I hate saying that because I love Nintendo. And I always will. You know, this isn't a deal breaker or anything, but like that style they have of all the characters, like the NPCs, will always have this short looping animation where they're like, they roll their back a little bit, and again, maybe throw their head back and laugh, roll their shoulders, throw their head back, wave about. Those repetitive animations, I can't stand them anymore. And they're still doing them. It feels like something that's like part of an older generation, but they're still doing it. Oh dear. Well, folks. What do I do? So I've achieved nothing since I was last here. I've been all the way up and down the train. There's nothing in it. Here's this cutscene again. Wait. Did I load it? Did I load a save and had not done this yet? Is that what this is? Is that what this is? That's what this is, isn't it? Oh. Right. Doof. Saved. Well, here we go back along the train again. Yeah, I thought I did as well. Maybe it resets every time you go into that car. Guys, don't let this be the point where I stop playing this game. I tell you what, since I'm playing, can one of you look it up for me? Like, look up either a video or like a walkthrough or something, and we'll just find out what I'm supposed to do next. Because that's what I would do at this point. I would stop the game and like find out what to do. But, you know, I'll press on. Oh, I love Minish Cap. I love Wind Waker. Love Minish Cap. I love Minish Cap. I don't think people love it, and I don't know why. Now, maybe I just love it because it looks and sounds nice or whatever. Deedle, 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 deedle. Nothing is as good as Link Between Worlds, of course. Link Between Worlds might be the best Zelda game. It might be. I'll never be able to change my opinion, probably, that Link's Awakening is the best one. But for Link Between Worlds, that's the first time I've had that opinion challenged. Yeah. I want to play it again, but I kind of need the new 3DS if I'm going to do that, you know? Because part of what I found with the... part of the disappointment that I have with the 3DS XL is that Because I bought, for listeners at home, I bought the 3DS XL and I was excited about that. And then they immediately brought out, or like announced after that, the new 3DS. And I've always felt kind of betrayed since then, because I spent, you know, what amounts to quite a lot of money on the 3DS XL. And apart from the fact that we'd already previously bought the normal 3DS, so we've spent, like, I don't know, somewhere between 200 and 300 quid on 3DSs. And then they announced, like, it's out of date now. It wasn't like the DS Lite where the same software would work. It's now we've decided to not support the old 3DS anymore, essentially. And that might be a harsh way of putting it, but that's panning out as what it actually is, because we've recently heard that the Hyrule, so you just do that cutscene whenever you go back in here. Hyrule, what do you call it? Warriors doesn't work. It says it works on the old 3DS, but it doesn't. Wait, Link's Awakening is handholdy? What are you talking about? It just puts you there and you just get to do whatever you want. I suppose it does block you off. But that's so much better than tutorials, you know, actual hand-holding characters who appear and say, do this. Instead, it's like, well, now you can get further than that, and now you can get further than that. Oh dear. Emilian, whatever you do, don't get back into the movie. The movie's awful. I tried watching it the other day after we were talking about it, and Phantom. Yeah, it's so bad. Oh, it's just like it's like it's in a weird place in between, like being the worst interpretation of the individual of all the individual things in it, while at the same time being like disguised. Like, it looks fine, it seems to be fine, and as you're watching it, you're like, can't put my finger on what's wrong here. But like, then you see a version where they've got everything right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just my bias, because I knew the show before they made the film, and it was like, well, this isn't it. Oh yes, of course. When Emilian says Phantom, she means the book now, because the film got her to read the book. But there's no really fiddly violin solo section in the book, you see, that's the thing. There's no guy who looks exactly like Cogsworth in the book. In the anniversary production, you know, Furman and Andre, there's one of them, I don't know which is which, but one of them is played by this guy who looks exactly like a human version of Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. And I was commenting on this, and then I just had this little thought in my head, and I went and I looked him up, and sure enough, he's the original London Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast, the one I saw. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm doing tonics. I'm gonna run out of tonics! I'm gonna run right out of tonics. Oh no! Right, I'm not having that. Guys! What am I supposed... Aha! Here we go. Here we go. Go as far left as you can to the carriage you can't get into. There is a door on the side facing us. I thought I tried that, but I'll try it anyway. Yeah, you're right there, Nixiter. I guess you are right there. But what I mean... See, the owl, he only appears at the end of dungeons to say, basically, go to the next dungeon. And I don't mind that. What I would mind, and what I do mind in Skyward Sword, is when it's like, literally, here's how to solve this puzzle. Yeah. Yeah, every time you go to a new area, the sword pops out and it's like, oh, master. Oh, master. Have you tried going up to things and pressing the button? Yes. The 20th time you've been told how to read a sign by going up to it and pressing A. It's like, I know! Master, maybe if you slide these blocks around... I know! There's really a very limited amount of, like, things I can do in this game. Just let me try doing them. Whereas, at least with Link's Awakening, it's just... Basically, the owl... Maybe it's because, to me, the owl felt as much like a congratulation... Well, more like a congratulation than a hand-holding thing, you know? It was like, well done, you finished that level. You finished the dungeon. So I liked it, really. And yeah, it tells you where, like... Well, it tells you what the next dungeon is, but it doesn't tell you how to get to it. I remember being lost in the mountains for ages. The owl will say something like, go to the mountain, but it's not as if it needed to, because the game is linear in that sense. Like, you can only go... Like, if you've just got, you know, the like, Lifty Big Roxy gloves... No, it's a bracelet in that, isn't it? The Lifty Big Roxy bracelet, or gloves, whichever it is. Now you can get to the places behind rocks, and so on. Skyward Sword. Oh, that's true, yeah. The Maiamais is the greatest new addition to Zelda. But there is! Let me just check nobody's got any kind of magic that I can use. No. Whoops. Maybe the ghost? Hey, maybe the ghost. Oh. Just sort of squawks. Oh no, so I'm actually gonna have to... I'm gonna have to use up my tonic. Oh wait, I've got potions, and I've got quite a few, actually. Yeah, there we go, why not? Yeah, why not? Oh, and... a save. Alright. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, I should be talking more than this. I should be more energetic. No, I shouldn't. This isn't a Let's Play. I'm not here for your entertainment. I am here for your entertainment. But I'm here for being able to say that I've played through a lot of this game. Oh, you couldn't just while you're up heat my tea up at all, could you, Abby? Thank you. Right, and let's have a little what's going on in the chat break. Did you watch the Nostalgia Critic episode? No, I forgot to. Nice one. Thanks for reminding me. I'll watch that tomorrow. Okay, so I was just talking to her about the pros and cons of both Raoul and the Phantom in the book, stage play, and movie. I only know about the show. The bit of the film that I rewatched the other day, by the way, like, I was amazed to see how useless Raoul is, and how, like, they do try and make the Phantom look like a cool dude. That's the weirdest thing! Making him look like a desirable suitor. I mean, they don't succeed, but they try. They don't go too far, but they try. Okay, what else? Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Billy, cheers. Why did I just reload? Because I accidentally used up some of my potions on the ghost. You know, so there's no point doing that. Goes far left as you can. I've read this, but I'm refreshing my memory. To the carriage you can't get into, there is a door on the side facing us. Alrighty then, I'll have a look. I'm going. Oh, really? Really? Which one? Which ghost? I'll seek it out, because I could do with buying some potions. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay, I've set up a date, says Emilian, with Emily to watch the 25th anniversary for the first time on Tuesday. Would you mind totally live? Oh, no, please. No, do. Absolutely do that, yeah. No, seriously, absolutely 100% do that. I would watch it along with you, but I'm busy that day. I got my parents coming over at one point. Actually, depending on what time it is. Look, tell me when you're like an hour away from starting it, because I might be able to watch it along with you. I doubt I will, but, you know, tell me anyway. I might be able to. That'd be cool. I just want to see that Sing For Me section again. Oh, it gives me goosebumps every time. can't believe they just glossed over that in the film and didn't bother doing it. That's like the moment when he... Okay. Master, there is an 87% chance that pressing a switch will do something. Yeah, exactly! Exactly. It baffles me they got the one. Yeah, exactly again. Twilight Princess is a good one. That's a good game. It's not one of the best ones, but it's... Like, actually it is, really, because there's been some... You know, now that there's been dodgy ones, I guess it's in the series that I would call the good series of Zelda games. A lot of people thought it was a bit weak, but... Yeah, whatever, it's good. Sword combat. Yeah, yes. But that killed it for me. That was a huge big deal. Because they constantly made you do this move that their control system made it you couldn't do. You know? The motion controls weren't too bad for me in Twilight Princess. That's enough of that tune, I think. The motion controls weren't too bad for me in Twilight Princess, but the fact that they were a bit twitchy, and like when you held the controller up, half the time Link's sword hand would like twitch and shake about the place. It didn't like make the controls bad, but it just made looking at it bad, you know? I just didn't like it. Okay, so I'll try speaking to the ghosts. The trouble is, the ones that aren't merchants make me have to do fights. Ugh. Who has to be that kind of... Sorry, I know what the one story is, but I've forgotten what we're talking about. So I told her, yep. Oh, books! Oh, you're going with... There's more than one book, is there? Presumably, if you're being like a super true fan, you're mostly just counting the actual original book, presumably. But then I guess there are sequels written in universe, are there? Fair enough. Just reading. Sorry about this, listeners at home. I'm just reading the chat. You read it too, and then we're all in the same boat. Right. Cool. Well, it's not just... Emilian, I didn't just mean the sing for me part of the song. What I mean is, in the film, they just have that part happening while you're looking at them almost in the distance as they arrive at the area. In the show, they've arrived. They're off the boat. And in that moment, it's a demonstration... I'm not going to tell you. You'll see. It's 2 days off. You'll see what sing for me is. You'll see what that is. Okay, what do we got? I mean, maybe they do it in the Nostalgia Critic review. I don't know yet. Yeah. So why is like the Susan Kay book? If that's like a you say fan book, I'm guessing she didn't just write a fanfic. I'm guessing she was like her publisher said, "Hey, write a book. This is out of copyright or whatever." Well, she could have done, I suppose, because it's an old book. People can just say, "Hey, I want to write a sequel to an old book," but they still have to convince a publisher to publish it. But anyway, I'm guessing that is quite good, because otherwise, you know, why not consider Love Never Dies to be canon? By the way, I made it halfway through that. Nope. There was one moment in Love Never Dies that I liked, and that was The Beauty Underneath, because I thought it was a cool song. And then I realised that I'd seen it live on stage when it was in Starlight Express. A whole lot of locomotion, it was called then. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking to these ghosts to see which one's a shopkeeper. Oh yeah, that's right, they don't... That's right. I keep thinking that they make me fight things, but it's... Here we go. Lovely. Thanks very much, the chat. Bloing, bloing, bloing. Yes, please. Wait, maybe I should just buy a load of potions. They're quite expensive. They're really expensive. Yeah, that's really expensive. Mind you, I can afford it. If I take it down to that... Yeah. Yeah, why not? That's a better... Yeah. So, if potions, what are they? They give you 250. Oh no, I'm about to have to do maths. So, anyway, so they're 250, which is what? 5 tonics? Yeah. So, 25... Okay, so it is actually cheaper to buy a load of tonics. There we go. If it was written in the it was written in the 70s, I think, and it's the most true the original book I've ever seen. Right, okay, cool. Okay, so there's a lot of competing ones. Hey, while we're here, let's have some shuriken, because I do quite like his throwing move. Don't need that many. I don't have that many. What else have we got? Oh, I'm going to need some Feeny Downs. Yes, give me some of those Feeny Downs. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. And yet, also, oh, dear. Just give me a sec, folks. I'm just pausing for a moment. Back in a mo. Hello again. That was basically the mattress on our bed. Something about sleeping on it, and I don't know whether it's the sleeping or whether it's getting up in the morning. Probably getting up. But it causes it to kind of slide down the bed. And that's uncomfortable to sleep on because you've got a gap at the back that your pillows like disappear into. So Abby was just off to bed there, so I went and helped by... it's a bit of a two-man job to shove the mattress up to the top edge. Right, so we're now in what I consider to be the final moments of our little go tonight. Let me just have a little look. In the chat, I will indeed need Phoenix Downs, yeah. No, hey, I started it. I was the one who went on about musicals the other day, and it's not... That's going to happen again. That happens every time. By the way, that is 90% of what me and Brent talk about when we talk just to each other. I know, you're probably imagining, oh, I bet they, were spending all that time planning the Ocarina of Time medley. It's well, no, mostly we were talking about musicals. Alright, bang, let's have all of them. There we go, I've got a ton of Phoenix Downs now. Should I get another 11, do you think? You know? Yeah. Can't hurt to have a load of them, can it? In fact, look how much money I've got. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, sleeping bags. Forgot about them. But alright. Green cherry. What does that do? It cures imp status. Okay. Well, I'm not an imp. And that cures poison. I've got 9 of those. I've got 2 of those. Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I'm good if you guys agree. Well, I don't know, Arcanine. I don't know how long's the train be. Oh, what, that door there? Oh, silly. No, not that door. It's the wrong train. Whoop, that ghost came through the door, so now I can't get out. Oh, guys are in my way. Oh. Do. Well, it's a difficult thing because he knows about completely different musicals than I do. Basically, because I'm British, you know, I know he's got a bit of a reputation, but it was Lloyd Webber here. When I was growing up in the 80s, he was musicals. Because he did kids shows and things like that. So essentially it was going to a Lloyd Webber show, specifically Joseph or Starlight Express or Cats, was the equivalent of, like, you know, for musical theatre as Disney was for cartoon films, basically. And so I've got a load of those albums and then some other stuff that I got into at different times. And just like, I like musicals, like The Thing musicals, but I don't know very many of them. Whereas Brent knows loads of them, but they're all like, he knows ones that I've never heard of, and he knows obscure ones, and he knows ones that aren't obscure, but I don't know about them because, you know, they're more important in America than they are here, that sort of thing. Douche. He sent me one, actually. He sent me a CD called A New Brain. And it really stuck with me. Is it called A New Brain? It's a something brain. I think it's A New Brain. And it's about a guy who, at the very start of the musical, gets diagnosed with a brain tumour. And the rest of the musical is about, like, him and his family dealing with that. Plus the fact that he is writing... What's it he's writing? I can't remember now, because it was a while ago I listened to it. It's either I think it's a kids' TV show that's perhaps a little bit beneath him. Here we are. Maybe I'm getting that wrong, but anyway, the point is, it's like his mum's reaction to the fact that he's dying, and like his boyfriend's reaction to the fact that he's dying. And his boyfriend, by the way, is played by, I can't remember his name, Norm someone, and he is the guy who is Javert in the 25th anniversary Les Mis concert, and he was the original King Triton on Broadway. He's really good. No escape. Huh? No escape. Who's there? It came from this direction. No escape. Shall we save here? Now, I don't want to... what I don't like is when I save state and it gets me stuck where really I would prefer to not be at the start of that fight. So I'm going to change my save game position. There we go. Let's try now. Hang on. Oh, I think it was the same one. Oh no, maybe not. I think I was saving in 0 up to now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to fight these ghosts. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Oh, hang on, is it? Yes, that's how you save in a different position. Okay, that makes sense. Hang on a minute. I thought you went into the menu, changed your save game position, and then from then on F1, Shift F1 was save. So I was like, why is it saving in position 0? I get it now, it's Shift F6 I need. Well, not 6 necessarily, that was just the one I tried to then. Anyway! No escape! No escape! I can escape up here. No, you can't! Nowhere to run! Nowhere to hide! You can't escape! Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Bloody persistent. I can't jump down there. I believe we're stuck. I know. You have an idea? I know. You have an idea? Okay. The time has come to see if all my training has paid off. Come, Jimbo. I'm going to use all my training to jump down a hole. Oh, whoa! Cool. Oh. Well, did pretty well. You had to jump over one hole and into another. Little ghost coming out. No escape! Hey! Oh! No escape. Bloody persistent. We have to detach the rear cars! Okay. Aha. Oh. A chunk. Doop. So I can go back to saving at F1 now. But I won't, just for now. Can't follow us now. They can, they're ghosts. Oh yeah, it's a wall. Okay. Oh. Do you know what? Hey. Oh. That explains some of my confusion. Right. No. Can't be bothered right now. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to go around that way. Oh, fine, I'll fight you. Okay, Emilian. You go to Lynn Rant. Oh, yeah. Everyone loves Hamilton. Everyone loves and won't shut up about Hamilton. But I do not live in New York, so I can't let it into my life yet. I mean, I could listen to the soundtrack, I guess. Perhaps I'll just do that. Yeah, maybe do that. Perhaps I'll just listen to the soundtrack. That's what I always used to do. That was how I used to experience musicals, was by listening to the soundtracks. And now I've got it into my head that I should watch the actual show before doing that. And as a result, no new musicals. Apart from New Brain, and I really enjoyed that. Right, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to be doing? There is no way. What am I supposed to be doing? Doobie 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 doo. Oh, what? Wow! Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna throw some shuriken at you. Oh, look at those! They're amazing! Suplex a ghost. Wow. I pulled the lever. Oh, alright, I'll pull it again. Hang on. But the lever just disconnected the previous car, so it didn't occur to me to pull it again. But let's try. I mean, what's it going to do? Reconnect the car? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, I seem to be safe, so I can go back to comfortably saving with F1 again, because that's sort of just what I'm used to. Don't need to talk to any ghosts, because I've got a ghost and I'm full of potions. There they are again. What does dispatch mean? I never figured that out. Is that the move that Jimbo does? Doobie doo doo doo. Okay. Bum bum bum. Doop doo doo. Well, this is a nice dining car, isn't it? Save that one. My name is Dinah. I'm the dining car. I'll cook for you and listen while you lean upon my bar. Please order at the table. Oh, it's a waiter ghost. Oh. I'll serve you with dinner while the train goes loop-the-loop. Gee, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I hope you wanted soup. Food, bring me everything you got. Fa-dumph, 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 fa-dumph. Alright. Okay. Are you going to be okay if you eat this? Worried? Can't wage war on an empty stomach. Sir, I won't hear any more of this kind of talk. Oh. Gobble. Sadly gobbling. Snarf. Snap. Gobble. Hey! Brilliant. Thanks, ghosts. We've just realised you're not a ghost. Shouldn't have served you. Sorry, sir. Please leave. Well, now I've stuffed down all I can. Let's go! Brilliant. Oh. Oh, why can't I get there? Past there. Oh, okay, because it's like a two-man gap in there. I see it. Is there a lever? No. Can I go above? No. Can I go below? Yes. Can I go in this way and get a treasure chest? Yes. Oh, got some lovely earrings. What happens if I equip earrings? He's already got an earring. But that's not how you use earrings, is it? Item. Earrings. Oh, relic, of course. Yes, yes, I forgot about relics. Raises magic damage, more powerful if paired. Okay, so I'll save that for a magic person. Wow, I've done 14,000 steps. That's more than they've got in Whitby. Oh, it's time to whip. It's time to whip my whop some bad guys. Whitmer. Whatmer. Done. Boop-de-boo. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Over in the chat, Emilian has recently got into Hamilton, as I said before. I intend to listen to that soon, but I haven't done yet. Ray Bradbury thought it was horrifying that someday your TV would talk back to you. I think it's lovely. Let's eat some Bradbury's cream eggs in his honour. And yeah, talking about Pogs the other day. Yeah. Yeah. What else do we have? The Marshmallow Chronicle. Oh yes, the Barchester Chronicles. 1776. I have indeed heard of 1776, but only in the context that whenever anyone talks about musicals, someone goes, "Do you know my best favourite musical of all time? It's 1776." But I haven't heard it. So perhaps one day I will. Then Tim ranted about something and then pounded his meat. The ghosts remind me of the book Bart and Lisa opening the Halloween special and the closing the voice roll out. Oh yeah, that was a good bit. And then Tim says hello. Hello, Tim. And he says he's sorry not to watch as well. That's alright. He's busy cooking the evening feast. That's quite alright. Don't worry about it. You just keep on pounding. Oh, you on a train, Pia? Oh, right, sorry. I thought you meant you were on a train. And, you know, then you would have to leave watching the thing. I'm like, wow, what? I guess this train's got free Wi-Fi. But, oh, the Martian Chronicles, that's right. Sorry, because I think I talked about the Barchester Chronicles. Did I talk about the Barchester Chronicles? The Barchester Chronicles, I've definitely talked to you about it at some point on some stream. That was the one where it was an old, well, not very old, but, you know, oldish, BBC period drama that my mum liked, and she got the video of it when I was about, well, I was maybe 20 or something like that. And anyway, at the time, I'd just been reading the first couple of, stop where you are. I'd just been reading the first couple of Harry Potter books, which were the only ones that were out at the time. I am Siegfried, the world's greatest swordsman. That treasure chest is mine. If I were you, Ox, I'd grab Grandpa here and run. You look more like a manicurist. Now, scram. Aha! The Ox bellows. Allow me to introduce my blade. Ha? 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 Give up? I was laughing. Ooh, yeah, that does give the sense of a quite precise bleed, Master, doesn't it? Okay, I'll just concentrate on this, and then I'll tell you about the Barchester Chronicles. Brilliant! Oh, that was great. Lovely. What a bag of wind! Impossible! I'm the greatest, but I'll still laugh last. Diddly diddly diddly. Wahaha! This treasure is mine. Ta-ta, cretins! Diddly diddly. That was great. Right, Barchester Chronicles. It involves a very slimy individual called Mr. Slope. And as I was watching it, because I happened to be reading, I think I was probably on the third Harry Potter book at that time, which absolutely was the latest one that was out. I was going, this guy who's playing Slope, if they ever did a TV series of Harry Potter, I want him to be Snape. And about a month later, I swear to you that is what I thought. About a month later, they announced that they were in fact doing a Harry Potter movie, and that, yes, Alan Rickman, Mr. Slope from Barchester Chronicles, was in fact playing Snape. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's perfect! I said it was perfect. I became Dr. Robotnik and said it was perfect. I can't remember your pun now, I'm afraid, Kyra. I'd have to scroll up. Let me scroll up. Yep. Ba-doo-doo, ba-doo. Marshmallow Chronicles. But I can't remember what, like, were we talking about marshmallows? Because that's an even better pun then, is if you actually were talking about marshmallows at the time. Whoa. Oh, nothing in there. Alright. Oh, I know, let's save. And let's leave. No, wait a minute. Let's find out if any of these ghosts are shop ghosts. Nope. Because if they are, I can heal items now. Oh. Oh. Suppose that's the risk you run. Everyone hit. Just punch the ghost. Yep. Punching a ghost worked. Oops. Okay. Alright, I'll give you that one, yeah. I'll give you that one. I'll sort of give you that one. I guess, when I think about it, I don't really know what soul food is. Oh, come on, everybody! There's so many people, you turned me into Jive Bunny. That's unfair when it gets to that stage. Okay, alright. Alright, yep. Alright, Kairu. Remind me, what's the papyrus joke? Oops. Oh, I know the papyrus joke. I'm trying to think what it is. It's like a bone joke, isn't it? What is it? Can't remember. I heard it really recently. And I'm not telling you why. Oh dear! My guys are glowing purple. I wonder what that means. Deeble double dooble double dooble. Oh dear. I'm gonna need to give ROLBRO a bit of a potion, I think. Pause? Is that are they paused? I feel like I already figured this out once. Potion. Oh, nice one, Ziffy. Oh, I should have seen that. Then I would have remembered. Okay. Thanks, I've been educated on the topic of soul food. Alright, well, there's no shop ghosts, so I'll just have to live with the fact that I just, frankly, used the potion I wouldn't have had to use if I wasn't off looking for shop ghosts. Oh, come on, you. You know what I might do in a minute? I might get a cracker and some cheese. Yep, you heard me right. A cracker and some cheese. That's right. A cracker and some cheese. Come on, train, finish, please. I'm trying to go to bed, really. Or, well, not go to bed, but I'm trying to not have to go to bed immediately after finishing this. I want a little bit of time to myself, you know? Hey, there we go. Oh, by the way, viewers on YouTube don't know that the other night, like a week or two ago, I treated the people in the chat to a little sneakle peekle of the brand new song that I'm doing at my live show next weekend. And I might be doing that again in a minute. Because it's finished now. Yeah, oh, hello, RPG fan 1981. What's 1981 about you? Are you the 1981st RPG fan, or were you born in 1981? As if so, that makes you even older than me. You hope I do what again, Emilian? Oh, what? Oh, were you not there? Oh, I thought you were. Born in 81. High five. I know I said that's not when I was born, and it isn't, but like, just before I was. Want to stop the train? Just use the controls in the engineer's compartment. Thanks. That's a weird thing for train staff to offer the information of, but okay. Oh, we're gonna fight again. Only 20? Oh, you little... I'm gonna pinch your cheek. Little tiny 20-year-old. No offense. Just condescension, really. No, it is no offense. I'm old enough that I, like, am prone to be like, people who are 20 are tiny children. But I am also a big fan of the Tokupak podcast. And both of them are like 23 or something. Can't believe it. I can't believe how young they are. They're all accomplished, and they've got jobs that are cool. Oh, can't believe it. Go and listen to Toku Podcast, it's a good one. Two ladies, both of them games journos, chatting on about, not games things, but they just inevitably always talk about games things as well. Mostly boyfriends in farming sim games. Right, what am I going to do now? I'm going to use... Shall I use an actual potion? Or... I've got loads of tonics. Yeah, because I'm out of battle, I can use my tonics and it's cheaper. Oh wait, oh that's right, no, I'm using Phoenix Down, that's what I'm doing. But I've got millions of them, so it's okay. Doop. Back to life you come. And now I'll use a load of tonics on you. And you. And you! Controversial words there. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Used one on the ghost, didn't mean to. Oh, you were born in 83. I never thought of that, PR83. Yep, I'm older than you. Not by much. I'm 34. Uh-oh, monster in a box. So, me and the two cool dudes over here who were born in the 80s were very much born in the best time that there's ever been to be born in. Because... this that we're looking at right here grew up at exactly the correct speed with us. Whoops, I did that wrong. You know, we were able to see in our lifetime games go from just like little squares on a screen to realistic worlds. And actually realistic worlds. Laura Dale was saying the other day that she's had a go on... oh, which one is it? Vive, is it, that she had a go on? One of the VR things. And the one where it actually tracks your hands. And she said that it all gets a little bit total immersion video game. Like, you actually... She can imagine getting stuck in it, like, not remembering to take it off and live your real life. And that's where we are. And that's from... You know, I remember a time when games were, in fact... like a couple of pixels on the screen. Now I've got to go and use another one. Okay, I'll be more careful from now on. Ugh. Okay, I'll just use one potion on him this time. There we go. And on him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to pay more attention to the fights from now on. Okay. I lost my ghost as well. Didn't even notice that. Hey! Oh! Hey! Brilliant. I'll save there. Okay, what have I got there? Is it a relic? A sniper sight? Yes. Ensures 100% fight hit rate. Oh, brilliant! Oh, that's a good one. Oh, who should I give that to? Not ROLBRO, because I don't use fight on him. And for Jimbo, I use sword thing. Okay, so saddo I'll give it to. Oh, wait. What if he runs away? I'll just have to keep saving and not let him run away. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. What did I mean? Relic. Saddo. Sniper sight. Great, because I always use fight on him. Alright, and while we're doing this, what else can I give him? Black belt, that seems like his sort of thing. Randomly counterattacks when attacked. Awesome. Yeah, why not? There we go, that'll do. So let's just keep this up. What shall I give to the other guys? Equip. Oh no. Relic, that's what I mean. Oh, honestly, I get a bit confused by this. Okay. Cast safe when HP is low. Okay. Equip each hand with a weapon, alright. True Knight protects... What's the benefit of doing that? Do you get 2 goes at fight, or do you just deal more damage? That'd be awesome. I might want to deal more damage. True Knight is the thing where you get to be a tank. Ribbon protects more status ailments. Star Pendant protects against poison. Raise magic damage. Hyper Wrist. Okay. Raises Vigor. Ooh, I don't know what that is, though. Okay, now I'm going back over to the chat. RPG Fan is actually playing a really old game, and one of your faves yourself. What game? What game is it? Kairu's 30 as well. It's all old people in here. Oh, apart from Magical Gamer, who's 23. Little teeny weeny, teeny weeny weeny. Emilian's 24. A weeny 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 ween. Something sounds absolutely darling, I'm not sure what. Dave is now my grandpa. Fair enough, Arcanine. I'll remember to stock up on Words Originals if you want to pop over. Yeah, I am in fact my own grandpa. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Oh, don't know that one. Being born in 85 means I caught a lot of really cool stuff when I was way too young to understand it. Yeah, that too. But I was way behind in technology. Got a NES in 93. Yep, SNES in 96. Do you know I actually got a SNES in 96 as well? Yeah. N64 in 99, along with my first exposure to the internet. That's only about a year. Didn't it come out in 98? Or was it 97 the N64 came out? It feels like it was around 99. I know it wasn't 99, but it feels like it was not much earlier than that, because... No, I know what I'm thinking of. Zelda was 98. So the N64 was probably 97, or even 96. And then Dreamcast was 99, that's what I'm thinking of. Nobody's too young to remember terrible LCD games because they keep making them, do they? Oh, cool. Yeah, my first console was the Mega Drive. Although I got it late, I got it in like 94. Up till then, it was a Spectrum and Amiga kit. 25. That's on the cusp of weeniness. I think anything after basically, when you hit 30, anything below 28 is weenie. But that's not fair. You're all grown adults. It's fine. Yeah, the Spectrum's technically more of a computer than a console, but I don't think I've ever met anyone who didn't mainly use it for games. It was a console. It was. It's just that it was a computer. Yeah. Oh yes, of course, Kairu. That is the Toku podcast, Toku, and you must go and find it. It's just a lovely. It's exactly what you're imagining. It's great. Wow, really? Gosh, Emilian. Huh. Right, okay, back on with this sort of thing, shall we? So what shall I give him? What shall I give him? What shall I give him? Let's have a weapon in each hand. Why the flip not? So now, if I move to... Oh. Yes. So now I can Optimum. I wonder... Yes. I wonder why he had what looked like a little trident. I guess that's the metal knuckle that he's come up with there. Oh! I want to equip something in his left hand, you. Oi! Oi! Hey! Why not? I put it... Did I not? Did I not give him the relic? I did! I gave him the relic! Huh. Well. Why won't it? Why won't it let me do stuff? Wow, the original Final Fantasy. Flippin' egg. And was that like, did you play that? Well, presumably if it was your first RPG. I was going to say, did you play it like, obviously before you played any of the others, but did you play it before the others came out? Like, were you there on the ground floor? Oh, let's, doink. Oh. Don't. I hadn't got it, selected. Doink. There we go. In there. Ahaha, yes. Why not? And does that give me all my health back as well? I feel like it does. Oh, we're doing that. Bum bum bum. Ooh, here we go. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's true, Kairu. Yeah, I don't know if that's always a nice thing, but it often is. Yeah, it's as with anything else. It's if they do it right, then it's a good thing. I think you can do... I think basically for every kind of game there is and for every way round of doing things, it can be done well or it can be done badly. Oh, I missed him! That wasn't that nonsense. But yeah, generally speaking, when they make it clear why things aren't working, it at least... It suits the way that we play games now. Oh no, that did get him. I thought it didn't get him. Which is to just want to progress rather than to want to beat the challenge. I've never quite but then I've always been like that. I never understood when people talk about beating a game. That was never in my vocabulary. It was always complete. I've completed the game. By which I didn't mean I 100%ed it. I mean, like, I just got to the end. This is the engineer's room. Gotta stop this thing. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? So let me save. Ka-chunk. 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 Something's written here. What? Man the lifeboat, keep off the grass. No. Man the lifeboat, keep off the grass. What is it? Man the lifeboats, ban the bomb, vote Conservative, keep off the grass. What? That's it. Sorry, that's from the opening of Dougal and the Blue Cat. The Magic Roundabout movie. The good Magic Roundabout movie, not the terrible Magic Roundabout movie. That was called the Magic Roundabout, or Dougal. To stop the train, shut the first and third pressure valves and operate the switch outside near the smokestack. Alright, so there's the first and third done. And then I'll go out. Let me just check there's nothing else. Something's written there. Oh, is it written across the whole thing? Yeah. Okay. Yes, I did remember that. Word for word from childhood there. Aren't I clever? Press this switch and the train will stop. It's a very tangible train for being a phantom train taking people to the afterlife. So, you've been slowing my progress. Oh, here we go. Phantom Train, of course, being a mashup of two Lloyd Webber shows. Oh, whoa! I'm trying to outrun the train? Whoa, cool. I'm gonna suplex a train. Oh, please let me suplex the train. Come on! Yes! Yes! Oh, brilliant! Oh, that was great! Do. Oh, wait! That's what you were all telling me I needed to learn suplex for, wasn't it? It was! Oh, brilliant. You guys, you're the correct companions for this journey. You're taking me the right way. Wait, you know what I mean? Whoa, what is this? Let's suplex that train again. Is that it? Oh no, it's a ghost train, isn't it? Is that it? I did it! Yay! Woo! I have just suplexed a train with just my bare hands. Threw it in the air and then crashed down with me on top of it. A bumsy bumsy bum. You would not imagine that would really hurt a train. Dooby dooby doo. But in this case, I am just so beefy that I killed a train. Bumsy bumsy dooby doo. Let's go and see what's going on over in the chat. I know, says Emelian. I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon either when I was young. I've still never played a Pokemon game, but luckily for me, Chugga Conroy exists, the very first Let's Player I ever discovered, and I've been watching him for 7 years. He's played a bunch of Zelda, Mario, Pokemon, and other games, including the Mother series, is how I found out about it, and he's been my only exposure to a lot of games I never got to play when I was young. Well, that's a cool thing, but obviously if you can, you should try and play them, because it's a very different feeling. That being said, I don't think it's possible now to experience what was good about Pokemon. Because what was good about Pokemon, it's not good anymore. You know, it's the sort of novelty and uniqueness of not having had a thing like this before. That thing of collecting all of the monsters really was like a new feeling at the time. That invented that. Yeah, we all collected things all the way through the 80s and 90s. We were collectors, but like never in a game, and never of lovely little monsters that were like pets. Yeah, it was great. If you want to have an experience of Pokemon that's like similar to like, you know, it's a way of experiencing something similar to that. I guess you could play the new games, but honestly, read the first 3 Pokemon Adventures books. They're good books, and you know they show you the lovely little Pokemon, and you know it's nice. The series is still going on. I think they're on like book number 35 or something now, but like I can't vouch for any but the first 3. But they were good. They were really good. After that, it seemed to drop off in quality a bit, but the first 3 were really good. Okay, what else we got going on? A bit of my Midland accent came through there, going on. Back when I was little, teachers thought trading Pokemon was slang for selling drugs. It's sad people are only just now beginning to realise that being obsessed with entertainment, games, cartoons, etc. actually keeps people off drugs and crime. Well, that's a theory, but I don't know. I don't know about you. I've certainly met people who are massive nerds, but it hasn't kept them off drugs. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. I can't decide whether our generation is just a total write-off or not. It's a tricky. Let's see. Yeah, didn't need to heal in the end. Have I used... No, Magical Gamer. I'd like educating on the topic of sword tech, so please, if you have any information to give me, let me know. I know that I can wait for the bar to fill in and I can like select 1, 2 or 3, and I guess that they do different things, but I'm getting this sense that I don't know as much as I need to know. Chugga is also a tiny young man. Sorry? Okay. So far behind, you'd already suplexed it to death before I even said heal. Well, exactly. I mean, there's just a delay, you know. Sorry about that. Anime. Oh, Chugga. Oh, the Let's Player. Was that the name of the Let's Player? I can't remember the name now. It was all about the anime when it was good and studying Pokemon on my own without the help of the internet, using magazines, guides, and friends. Yep. All of it. All of that. All of the above. Yep. Hey, face of coffee. Also, hello. I don't think. Whoops. Oh dear. I didn't just do something to you, did I? Hope not. Hello, face of coffee. I don't think... Have I said hello to you yet? I don't think I have. Never in the games, other than Stadium 1 2. What? Pokemon Stadium was literally an add-on for the original Game Boy game and couldn't be used without it. I guess technically it could, but it was for using your Game Boy... whatever. Yes, there you go. Do you mean the recommendation of the Pokemon? Yeah, Pocket Monster Special, printed here as Pokemon Adventures. You can get them in your local comic shop, and if not, pop over to Manchester and get them in Abbey's shop. And it's like a manga of Pokemon. But those first 3 books, at least, I don't know about in fact, I know for a fact that the rest weren't. But those first 3 books, like, they were written before the anime, or at least the series began before the anime was on. So it's not, Team Rocket, Jesse and James, and like, a mascot Pikachu and things like that. It's basically like a different adaptation of the game that's a closer adaptation of the game. And it's a really good manga of Pokemon. Definitely worth a read. I will let you go, but first there is something I must do. What's it gonna be? There's something I must do. Screech. Oh, that was good. That was a good set of train noises for a SNES. Gulp! Where are we? Tuk. Stamp. Tromp. March. Doodle-doo. Tweedly-dee. Oh boy! Finally got off! Well, we couldn't see what they were doing in there. We shouldn't be here. Let's go. Now! Yup. Yeah! Heroic pose. We're gonna go. Yeah! Oh. What? Oh dear. No! Elaine! Oh no! Oh, dude! Oh no! Oh, let me have a go. Let me try and save them. Yeah. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing! Like, this is actually amazing. Oh my god. Jeez. We should have hopped on, stopped it again. You know? Oh my god. Like, we did just stop it just a minute ago. Oh. I'm gonna go and talk to that guy. Hang on. Wait there. Hey, bro. Tough nuts. That's not a phrase people use, but in this moment I'm a little bit lost for words. Tough baloney, eh? That wasn't any good. What do people say? Tough balumba. That's not even a word. What am I doing? Whoa! Okay, I've still got him in my party. Oh no, dude! Oh my god! Whoa! Well, that for the time being shall be us. Wow, that's amazing! I really love that. Oh, that's great! Oh, I'm going to be able to talk about that in the podcast. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic! I really like that. Oh, okay, let's see what else is going on in the... Whew! In the chat. Diddly-dee, diddly-doo, diddly-dee. The longer you wait on the bar, and Magical Gamer here is talking about the sword skills, I believe, tells you what ability you'll use. Better abilities come out the longer you wait, but you don't have all of them unlocked yet. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay. After a long time, I realised how pointless Stadium was without the Game Boy games to upload Pokemon from. The default rental ones were lousy, but I still got as far as Mewtwo. Right? RPG fan? People hate me! Whoa, do you? Are you a hated guy with enemies around the globe? People hate me, because I only like old games. Thing is, I don't hate newer games, but some of the graphics are really good. But to me, if the story's boring, I don't want to real play it. I don't want to really play it, it'll probably bore me. Yeah, well, that's absolutely true. But I mean, surely there are games being made now that have good stories, RPGs and that. Everyone says Xenoblade is good. That's probably worth a go. You ever tried Xenoblade? I've heard that the second Xenoblade on the Wii U is not as good as the Wii version, so don't know if I should really bother with that if you didn't like Xenoblade. What else? What's good story? I think Witcher 3 has. It's certainly an amazing game. And what's really good about Witcher is that if you get into it, you can read the books, which are literally just good stories, not even a game. I've actually started reading the books. I've read the first one and I've got the second one, but I've not got around to reading it yet because I've not got there in the queue. But it's great, and the games turn out to be so close to the books. Like, I'm reading the books and it's like it's the other way around. It's like they're really good books commissioned based on the game, I'll tell you what, just while we chat, because I've stopped now, that's me, I've stopped playing for today, so I'm just going to talk to you for a minute. I'm going to eat a marzipan fruit. I've got here a marzipan carrot, complete with greenery on the top, and I bought it at a stall at the Manchester Easter Market. Yeah, the Christmas market where I sang the Wiggly He 2 medley? There's an Easter market at the moment, or at least there was last time I was in town, which was the other day. And they've got a Middle Eastern, I call it marzipan, they call it, what do they call it? I don't know. Almond something, paste maybe, stall. Anyway, so I've got some of that stuff, fruits. I'm just going to eat one while I read the chat. If you don't have all the abilities for Cyan, is that the sword guy? By the end of the game, there's a side quest that gives you all 8 after completing it. Cool. And nibble my carrot now, bunny style. I'm actually eating it out the side of my mouth. They're quite food. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Huh? What? What are you talking about there? Face of coffee? If something bad happened to your account, it's beyond you. What? Don't know what you mean there, Face of Coffee, sorry. Were you? Yeah, probably. I'm sure they did have to ride ghost horses. They probably just ghost walked at first. Oh, sorry. Bye, Emelian. No point in me saying bye to Emelian. She's probably already gone because this was ages ago now. Nothing. They're fine. They just float around. Bye, Ziffy. If there's one thing Final Fantasy does well, it's mixing weird, quirky, and then that's been censored, so it must have been a rude word, with proper punch-you-in-the-gut feels. Marzipan. Well, not as nice as my mum's marzipan, but she just uses actual just marzipan that you're not supposed to just eat, so it's a bit nicer. It's not a real Xenoblade sequel, it's just like Final Fantasy is with sequels. Just a reuse and major improvement on Xenoblade's fantastic combat system and ease of use. Its story and music are drastically inferior. It's just a very different game, just a similar way to play. I bet some people like it better. Sure, yeah. I intend to play both. Right, same situation there. Yeah, that certainly seems right. Oh, that Face of Coffee. I remember now. Yeah. I was actually waiting to hear the goodbye. Oh, Emelian, don't let your dinner go cold just because I've got a lag. Now I'm leaving. Never want you to think that I'd leave without saying goodbye. So I want to make sure you know I've left, so you don't think me rude. Oh, Emelian, you're always so bothered about offending people and making people think you're rude. I couldn't, frankly, care less if you were rude. It doesn't matter. Dee-diddly-doo. Have I played Chrono Trigger before? Very good question, RPG fans. So, I don't know if you were here on let me start that again. I don't know if you've been here on any of the many occasions. Oh, by the way, there's Emelian going off and missing the demo of the song again. Have I played Chrono Trigger before? I don't know if you were here on any of the many times I have mentioned that this is in aid of a podcast I'm doing soon, recording live on Sunday evening, called Never Got Round to It. I'm playing this because I have never really played a JRPG, at all, beyond a couple of hours. So I've played a couple of hours of Final Fantasy VII, a couple of hours of Xenoblade, and a couple of hours of Chrono Trigger. That is the DS version of Chrono Trigger. I played for a while and then stopped. And I actually intend one day to, stream it and all of that. So, anyway, there we go. We're stopping there for today. And it is about this point that I'll be cutting off the YouTube video. So goodbye to my YouTube fellows. And in fact, I'm going to even stop this stream, and then I'm going to start a new one just for the people who are still here, so that I can say goodnight to them separately and give them a little preview of the song that I'm going to be doing at my live show. So, yeah, bye everyone. See you next time. Everyone in the chat, hang on, I'm going to come back online again in a minute. Bye!